Okay, hello and welcome to episode 3 of Dead by Daylight Character Spotlights. I'm here with MrsSuperHands, so hello MrsSuperHands.
Hello MrsSuperHands.
And today we're going to be talking about Claudette Morel. Now, she's one of the easier characters, one of the first characters that Dead by Daylight introduced. So, her backstory. From the day that her parents gave Claudette her first science kit, she loved experiments. Her single-minded pursuit led to an early scholarship to a great college. It was a huge decision to leave Montreal, but the chance was too good to pass up. Her introverted nature meant that chat rooms and forums are now her best source of social interaction. Her new favourite activity is to answer botany questions for others under her new moniker of Science Girl. One evening, during a long bus ride back from the city, Claudette took a stroll that would change her life. It only took a minute for her to get completely disoriented in the thick woods. She never found her way back. Her forum only started to wonder where she was a week after she stopped posting. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. Creepy.
Creepy indeed.
Very creepy.
Okay, so talking about Claudette's signature perks then. It's important to note that the figures we're going to give you are for level 1 of these perks, and they will increase as you purchase them again and level up. So, her first perk is Empathy. It unlocks the potential in one's aura reading ability. Dying or injured allies' auras are revealed to you when you're within a 64-meter range. It does not reveal the auras of allies when they are in direct contact with the killer, so no seeing your friends while they're on the killer's shoulder. Pretty simple perk, pretty strong perk. I know you're a big fan of this one, aren't you?
I love this perk, particularly when I was a new survivor, when I was new to the game. I found it really handy for not only knowing where other people were and encouraging me to go and be a bit more altruistic, but it also meant I kind of knew where the killer was if he was chasing someone else. I think we had this conversation actually when we looked at Dwight, when we were comparing Empathy to Bond.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I stand by what I said back then. Oh, amazing perk.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. Just gives you a lot of information and you can be where the killer isn't quite easily, like you said. Second teachable perk for Claudette is Botany Knowledge. You transform plants around the campfire into tinctures that slow down bleeding. Healing speed and healing item efficiency are increased by 11%. I don't rate this one.
Yeah, I think there's add-ons that you can use for medkits, so it's kind of, you may as well use an add-on which you can quite easily get in a blood web and then have another perk slot.
So an increase to healing speed and healing item efficiency of 11% is nothing. When you get to level 3 and you're in the 30s, it might be worth considering.
Yeah.
Especially because that little speed buff can perhaps let you get that clutch heal off when the killer's bearing down on you and give you the chance to get out of that exit gate or take that protection hit. But that's a very niche situation. I don't think it really comes into play that often. And again, if you're using a med kit to heal someone, heal yourself, even a 30% buff to the efficiency of that item, that's not going to give you another heal. That's only going to give you a partial heal on someone else. I don't think it's worth it. Third and final signature perk for Claudette is Self-Care. This unlocks the ability to heal yourself without a healing item at 50% of the normal healing speed. It increases the efficiency of healing item self-heals by 10%.
The ultimate starter perk. This is absolutely one of my favourite perks when I first started playing this game, because it just meant that when I wasn't very comfortable running around injured in case the killer came back for me, whereas now that I'm a bit more experienced, I'm better at escaping. So this is an amazing perk to have if you're not feeling massively confident and you really benefit from that extra whack when you're being chased.
As someone who considers himself a slightly higher level player, I don't really rate it very much because there are other better self-healing perks in my eyes. So you're going to be sat in a corner playing air guitar for a long time,
Yeah.
not helping your team. not performing objectives, not taking killer aggro.
Very true. And it also puts you at more risk if the killer's got, say, nurses calling, because you're going to be exposed for longer. And it discourages altruism.
It does. I mean, I think it's far better to just find an ally, because then you can start doing objectives together as well.
Oh, absolutely. But when you're just starting out, maybe not as confident running around, it's quite a nice, it's almost like a bit of a safety net for, you know, if you're on your own, you don't know where anyone is, and you can maybe hear the heartbeat, or you just want to hide until he goes. At least then you know that you can heal yourself up back to normal. Because I know that when I first started out, I wasn't very confident running around injured trying to find someone else, because I was a bit like, oh, what if he finds me, what if he chases me, because I wasn't very good at running away. I'm better, still not great, but much better than I was.
Yeah, so again, this perk is a bit of a double-edged sword. I think for me, by far the strongest of Claudette's perks is empathy. Self-care is strong but kind of falls off as your skill level increases, I think. And botany knowledge is, well, the less said about botany knowledge, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, empathy is definitely the top one there.
No prizes, everybody, for guessing Claudette's wheelhouse. She's the healer of the group, obviously. You can find people with empathy, and you heal them more effectively with botany knowledge, and you can even patch yourself up. Okay, so Adept Claudette time. As you can see, we've got her 3 signature perks selected, and we have Empathy level 3, which is going to give us 128 meter range on that. We've only got Botany knowledge level 2, so we're only getting a 22% buff to speed and efficiency. And we have Self-Care level 1, so exactly as mentioned before, efficiency of item self-heal 10% buff, and you can heal yourself at 50%. And we've got a blank slot because we can't take anything else.
I have a question.
Yeah.
With self-care, it's 50%, but if the killer has got one of the perks that makes you heal more slowly, is
like
that
cool
time...
Rephobia.
Pardon?
Like cool Rephobia.
Yeah, would that be affected by it as well? So would you not, you wouldn't heal it 50%, you'd heal it 50% of the nerfed speed?
Yeah, I don't know what order the buffs and debuffs are applied in. There's obviously some sort of programmed hierarchy in there, but that's something you'd have to troll the Dead by Daylight wiki for, or ask the devs, because I really don't know. Okay, so in terms of inventory then, we're going to be taking in a med kit because we don't have healing. We're going to be taking in some butterfly tape to buff that healing speed, and let's take some bandages to make it last a little bit longer. And in terms of offering, I think we'll bring in some Primrose Blossom to buff those altruism point gains, because the idea is that we're going to be healing people.
Heals.
Let's do this.
Cold Wind Farm.
Yes.
We should start predicting where we're going.
Okay.
Ugh, and the obsession.
Ooh.
Why?
Hey, Claudia.
It's your birthday.
I see no killer-related clues right now.
No, neither. I'm the obsession.
Ruin. For fuck's sake.
Ruin?
Yeah.
Done a dull one. Oh, crap.
What?
I found a skill check. Maybe now I'll find out who the killer is. Someone...
Silver linings.
I think I can see blue eyes. What's the hatch? So I set off one of her traps. as you might have guessed. Wasn't really expecting it. Was about to make a comment about how the longer it goes on without a heartbeat, the more uneasy I get. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's not you, it's fine.
Well, I can see your aura.
You can see me running.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just taking the trap as well. She's still on you?
Apparently I've escaped, but I don't think I've escaped for long. Oh, I've not escaped for long.
Yo! Oh, look, it's a Claudie as well. Should try and kill that. Sup, bitch! Oh yeah, that's it.
She wants my
She does. No point running interference when she's that fixated. You're giving her a nice run around, which is nice. And I can see exactly where you are, which is great.
Yeah, I'll just keep going. She's gonna get me now. Well, that wasn't very nice. I saw the blue eyes in the corn, and I was like, that might be the hag. Oh, don't basement me!
Oh, no.
That's not fair.
The thing with the hag is that she's quite easy to discern because she's so short.
What the fuck?
Did you just get insta-saved?
I did just get insta-saved.
Oh, no, no,
Don't you
no.
fucktard. And I've just been... Oh, she had borrowed time. Doesn't really matter when... I have got away. Crap on a stick. She must have literally followed her down. I don't even have urban evasion.
She's checking lockers and shit. Cool, bye. Okay, bye.
Just here behind a hay bale.
There's a hag trap at the top of the stairs. Oh, and halfway down the stairs as well.
Cool. Well. I'm just gonna sit in the corner and sob.
Well, blind killer is blind. Come on, let me touch you. Look how fast that's going up with my boosted healing speed med kit plus botany knowledge. The power! There we go. Need the room. Oh, the gurgly breathing of the hag is just great.
I need to put myself in the locker because I think my...
Oh shit! So bitch!
myself in a locker because my headphones have run out of battery and I don't have any sound.
No! Oh, worst. That is the worst. I really want that to remember. Oh my god, she's still on. Where the fuck? I'm very confused. So, think she knows that I can vault over a different way. Goodbye. No. Okay, just gonna finish off this. And then keep healing myself using self-care. See, that's where self-care is useful, where you haven't quite got enough charges to heal yourself. You can just do that last little bit with self-care.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Who's this wounded person? Rockstrider. Oh no, that's the Claudette soldier took.
Jake's just joining on his generator.
Sweet. I've done no objective this game at all. I've just been chased and healed myself a bit.
Jake just failed a skill check on this generator. We're doing pretty well considering we've just got ribbon. Oh, rubbish comes.
Hello, Claudie.
That was rude and mean, and I didn't like it.
Buffs from botany knowledge. And I can see the wounded Jake. I mean, it's not Jake, it's you. Yeah, you run that way. Can be bashing out.
What is going on?
I wasted far too much time trying to find that real injection. I could have just been doing the generators.
Yeah, we were getting them done, so it was okay. I tried to dodge her, and I managed to dodge her. She's put a trap right in the grass in front of me. She was just like again.
Yeah, you were saying? Try to dodge her.
Yeah, I tried to dodge her, and I managed it, but then even though I was pressing the button for run, it was making me just walk.
No!
So I was like, what is happening? Why am I not running? But it confused her for a moment as well. Jake, really? Really? Are you kidding me? Yeah. You should fucking hope so.
Do some escapage. You still in your chase back now?
Yep. And I'm going to die.
Are you dead?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, because Jake set off the traps and she hit him and then he still saved me. So she came straight after me knowing that she could...
Well, that sucks. But
Just go.
on the plus side, Adept Claudette, easy peasy.
Yes!
Did a bit of healing, I suppose.
Ease to the peas, don't.
Okay, so that was relatively successful. The killer didn't apply much pressure to me, and although I didn't play tremendously well, I did manage to get quite a few heals off. And everyone else played the objective because they weren't running around getting easily taken down. So I chalked that up as a win for a Claudette who's focused entirely on healing. But how can we make this build a more viable build? Now, while this Claudette is level 45, I've only got one page worth of perks on her.
I think that Prove Thyself could be a good one to put on. I mean, we like Dwight's perks, don't we? Prove Thyself is a good one. And considering she is meant to be a healer, she's meant to be altruistic, to be with other people, Prove Thyself is an excellent perk for her to have.
It is a really good perk, one of my favourites, one of the best in the game, in my opinion. However, if we're going full-on altruism, then I'm thinking a full-on altruism build involves We'll Make It. Because when you rescue a survivor from a hook, you get a speed increase while healing others for 60 seconds. And I'm going to try and be rescuing and healing. And that stacks with additional bonuses from other perks. That being said, botany knowledge can go. No One Left Behind is another really nice altruistic perk, but it's only active right at the end game, and for that reason I'm not going to play it. It is really good for, you know, additional blood points and even faster healing and unhooking. Again, it stacks, but it's not active until that last sort of 60 seconds, 2 minutes of the game. So another option to replace botany knowledge could be This Is Not Happening, but it's not really a perk that I rate very much because that small increase to the great skill check success zones is not really worth a perk slot in my opinion. Plus, it's only active while you're injured, and being as I'm going to be running self-care, I'm probably going to be on full health most of the time unless I'm downed. I think that a more effective option is going to be Dark Sense, where I'll be able to see the killer's aura when a generator is dropped and when the exit gates are powered. Now, that, coupled with the ability to see injured teammates with empathy and the ability to kind of pseudo see where the killer is because I'll be able to see when an injured ally is in a chase, is going to give me a lot of map information, let me strategize really effectively and just be where the killer isn't. Plus, using those two perks in concert are going to allow me to kind of know when it's safe to go in for those hook rescues with We'll Make It, and whether or not it's safe to heal someone immediately after unhooking them, etc. So I think an altruism build involving Dark Sense is probably quite nice based on what we have available to us now.
Of the perks she's got in her inventory, I also like Spine Shield. It doesn't really fit in as seamlessly as Dark Sense does. But what I find with Spine Shield, it just gives you that little extra information when the killer is coming your way. Sometimes the initial heartbeat is really quiet and you think, can I hear that, can I not? And at least if you couple that with Spine Shield, then you know not only is he kind of nearing you, but he's also coming in your direction.
Yeah, it's also a really nice counter to those killers that can drop their terror radius, like Pig or Wraith or Mikey Mike. You know, those killers that won't initially warn you with that heartbeat. And sometimes, I used to run Spine Shield all the time on Dwight when I first started playing this game, and the amount of times that perk has saved my life because there's been a Wraith bearing down on me, or, you know, because there's a ghost face that's stalking me. So we're going for an altruism-based build with lots of knowledge of the map and the ability to self-heal. Of these perks, the one I like the least is self-care, but we are playing Claudette. It is her signature perk, and I think it can come in handy. And with the extra map knowledge that we have, it makes it viable to run. Okay, so in terms of inventory then, we're going to take Medkit because Medkit, and in terms of add-ons, we'll take some rubber gloves and bandages for additional progression and some more charges. In terms of offering, I haven't got any altruism offerings left on Claudette, so I guess we'll stick a nice free agent on there just to make it a little bit harder to find us. Mother's Dwelling. In the red forest.
It's the forest, which is red.
It's not red. It's just the forest look.
Maybe it's made up of red trees.
It's nice and misty though.
Misty.
Misty apples. Especially as a Claudette, because look at how well I blend in. If I don't move, that's really hard for a killer to spot right now. Like that jacket and the black hair.
With a heartbeat.
Okay.
Oh, specifically a hag.
Oh, okay.
A hag who's got Ruin and the third seal.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, I found one of them. Where I've fallen down, there is a hex right there.
Ooh. Let's pick up this torch then, because hang.
Right. Not sure what's going on. Oh. She's just really bad at finding hooks.
Boom.
Nice. She has put down a couple of traps around me. I think in front of me and on my left.
Yeah. It's alright. The thing with hag traps, although they're subtle, you can see them just as well as normal traps.
Unless you put on a hazy reagent. About there.
And that's why torches are amazing, folks. You can destroy hag traps with it.
Where are the fuck?
Stone circle.
You've got to give me more than that.
No. Let me heal you up with my amazing. We'll make it. Yeah, I see a lot of people just not using torches against the hag. Like, if you can find one, it's brilliant, just pop the traps.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Although she's coming. Yeah, that's not
Woo! She missed. How did she manage to keep up with me?
Remember that she doesn't falter when jumping off. Well, neither do you if you're using balance landing.
It didn't set off my balance landing for some bizarre reason.
Oh. Alright. Don't worry, I'll just sit here and generate.
Cool. She's gone yet.
To the fake, taking it to the other side.
Ooh. Interesting. Can you see where I am right now?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so she's just, well, there we go. There was a trap there, so there might possibly be a totem, because she's got really angry bird seal.
Oh, the double Jenny drop. I can see her placing traps thanks to dark sense, and she's going that way, so I'm going around the other way.
Yeah. Also, I was having really bad lag, so I was dodging her really well by accident.
Ah.
That's why I laughed.
That's how I do all my dodges.
It's all accidental.
Really? Really? Don't sandbag you.
My. Yeah, that's what you get, Jet.
Go.
Oh no, I think I ran the opposite way too.
No, it's fine. I can see you. Just keep running for a bit. Stop. Empathy coming in clutch there. And I've got a buff. And I can't remember what it does. It's one of the new perks. The pyramid head patch. Can't remember the exact.
Hey.
What?
What's going on? Where am I going? No, I wanted to do that.
Okay, good.
Okay, so what actually happened there was that I started moving, but I was looking at your screen, so I thought you were the one moving.
Whoa! Tits. Nope. It's fine.
Not the titties.
It's fine. She didn't keep it through. Okay, someone else is in the chase. Oh, they are miles away. Awesome.
Oh god.
Okay.
It was just next to an
Why is he going away from me? Muppet. Just like public service announcement, right? If you get unhooked, follow the person that unhooked you so they can heal you.
It's a good rule to live by.
Blood pact.
Blood pact.
Yeah, that's the new perk.
I see it, but I don't see. You around a tree.
Okay, let me heal you. I still have my
Oh, no.
lingering buff from Witness. It doesn't just apply to the person you unhook, it applies to all heals. Look at that healing speed. Oh dear!
You're not cool, she's coming to me. Nothing, you're better at running away, I'd much rather she went after you.
Well, you may be having a rough day, but remember, I'm fine. Boot me on the snoot right there. I can't remember exactly how it works, to be honest with you. I mean, I am the obsession of letting out, so I'm assuming it's something to do with that, particularly because the icon has entity spikes around it. Terrible dude.
Giant man.
She's still there with the force as well, it's not means that she's a great attack, she's just being that bullshit. Oh, that generator nearly completely regressed.
You've got something
And
just if you can't get a make it.
need a replacement for my skill, that's not gonna not ideal. Take it too long. I haven't got enough to blind the killer with it. Oh, wow, that was very lucky. Oh. Hide in a locker. Maybe. Oh no.
Surprise!
I don't know. She's rocking Tinder as well.
To be fair, she was being really lame earlier, so odds are she's been running for her life every time the killers come. Which, you know, I know you should do, but you know, she's been possibly running too soon. Okay, watch her walk.
And she saw where she put the traps.
Fair.
Turbo heal! Medkit and we'll make it.
That's so speedy.
Fuck, she's here. Sad face! I'm on my last hope. It's the big sad. There. Honk. Next.
Yes.
Tree! Slither! Slither, Claudie! Oh. Sad face. Maybe Bug Baby can get out of the house.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Let's see what happens to Bug Baby. Oh, she's got one of those evil flashlights with the odd bulb in. Oh.
So she definitely knew what she was doing.
Oh,
She's got yeah. What's your Kindred Sprint Burst Adrenaline?
That's the thing with adrenaline, it's very powerful, but only if you make it to the end game.
Yeah.
And like in a situation like this, exit gates aren't powered, you're not dropping the last jelly. You played the entire game with 3 perks. It's the same as NOED. Like a lot of people criticise killers who use NOED, but you have to remember that you play the entire rest of the game with 3 perks for that late game power spike. And it's the same with adrenaline for survivors, like they're designed that way.
And actually NOED is worse because it's a hex perk, so as soon as they get that hex, you've lost it.
That is true.
And that's why we go around and do all the dull totems as well, because if they do have NOED, you're minimising the risk of it activating.
Yeah, you can deny NOED, it's great.
Oh
dear.
Sorry.
Oh, there's the hex.
Oh damn!
Oh! Oh! God!
Oh, okay. That was wonderful.
Wow.